Namaste. Hello, dear souls. Hello, beautiful, beautiful people. I gotta talk to y'all. I have to talk to y'all because um, something's wrong. Something is terribly, terribly wrong out there in the world of the humanoids, aka souls pretending to be human. There is something going on that I feel like I have to speak on, and that is the concept of pettiness. Since when did it become cool to really take time out of your life and your energy to put down other people to the point where it's almost become this weird sport, right? You see all this stuff on the internet talking about one particular person, and everybody just goes in on that person like vultures on a carcass, except nobody died. Y'all are just trying to kill them. You know what I'm saying? Or you have people picking out other people in their lives to just straight up shit on. I mean, you're picking on their personalities, their belief systems, the way that they look, who they roll with, who their people are, what their background is, what their heritage is. I mean, I don't understand what the point of that is. How does that actually make your life better? How does that make you more worthy, more lovable? How does that bring you abundance? How? Something's really sinister about all of what's happening right now. We are living in an age where we are actually congratulating each other, perpetuating and spreading hatred. And it's hatred in different forms. You know, it's hatred in the form of a joke. It's hatred in the form of microaggressions. It's hatred in the form of pettiness. It's hatred in the form of lack of compassion. And yet, people swear up and down they're religious. People swear up and down they believe in a higher power. People swear up and down that they're enlightened. They swear up and down they want freedom. How are you going to have freedom when you cannot release others of the prison of your opinion? How can you say you want freedom when you can't release yourself from the prison of other people's opinion? Why do you care so much about somebody who's probably not even thinking about you? Why do you care so much about who someone is praying to, who they're loving, who they're sleeping with, what clothes they're wearing, how much money they're making? Why? I'll tell you why. Because then you don't have to deal with yourself. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Did I hurt your feelings? Because see, that's the thing. For those who can see and those who can feel and those who really know what's going on, we know what's happening is we're living in a very depressed world where everybody is feeling insecure about everything. And what they do is they attack other people to distract them from the lack of self-worth they have for themselves, the lack of love they have for themselves, the lack of self-respect they have for themselves, the lack of will to fight for their own self-worth. We got a lot of weakness going on, people. A lot of weakness. It's so much easier to talk about what he's not doing, what she's not doing, what they should be doing. Yeah, so much easier than looking yourself in the mirror and go, you know what? You need to get it together. There's no nice way to say this to yourself. You're a hot mess and you need to get it together. And it's nobody else's fault that you're not getting up off your butt and applying what you know to be true in your life. There's nobody else to blame but you. So, I've just been kind of backing away from the world lately, man. It's straight up ugly out there. I mean, I go outside to see trees, to listen to the birds, to feel the sun on my face, to feel the wind on my face, to look at the clouds, to observe and to be in nature. But I am not coming out there for y'all. I'm not the only one that feels this way. I just might be the one who's saying it like this. People are not as pleasant as they once have been. Y'all are just not fun. Y'all are depressing. So, whose fault is that? To be lovable starts with loving yourself. To show compassion starts with having compassion for yourself. I mean, I feel like we're back in square one here with some of these people, right? You go, you read all these books, and you're doing all this chanting, and you're praying, and you're meditating, and you're lighting your candles, and you're smudging, and you're doing all of this actionable work, but on the inside, you're just as hollow as you were yesterday. You're just as empty. You're just as lost. So if your outside and your inside are not reflecting one another, and you're feeling confused, that's because the practice isn't just on the outside. The practice isn't just on the inside. The practice isn't just in your head. It has to be within your entire being. So if you're trying to function on one cylinder and you're finding that you're falling apart, your practice might need a little bit of attention. Okay, so I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't know how we as a species are going to get to the next level. I know that this is a mess before the healing, and we all need to see how ugly and nasty and horrible we really can be as a species, so that we have the opportunity to own it and clean our act up. But it's going to be an individual effort in order for the entire group to succeed. Individual effort in order for the entire group to succeed. So you can't hide behind somebody else's work. You can't hide behind somebody else's wisdom, somebody else's quotes, somebody else's thoughts, somebody else's experience. If you didn't experience, it didn't happen. Let me repeat that. If you didn't experience it, it didn't happen. It happened to someone else. Now, can you apply wisdom from that to your life? Sure. But applying wisdom means how you live your life, not how you think about it. Okay? So, yeah. Am I always this sassy? Actually, yes. And that's the freedom I allow myself. Because what I say to you, if it works for you, then it works for you. If how I'm saying it bothers you, that has nothing to do with me. See, that's the other thing. All these expectations for the messengers. You have to say it in a way that doesn't hurt my feelings. No, I don't. I just have to say it. Got that? I just give the message. I don't have to package it all nice and sweet and pretty and pour some sugar on it and go, here you go, do you want to take this medicine? No, that's not what a messenger does. A messenger just brings the message. If you don't want to hear it, just press stop. Listen, for those of you out there really giving it your all, please keep going. I know I'm still out here doing what I can for me and giving the messages as they come to me from Spirit. But hey, all of you out there pretending, I know you're exhausted. Why don't you just stop and actually do something? Just a thought. Okay? So that's all I got for you today. I'm going to hold this entire planet in light. We need as much light as we can get. And I am going to beseech all of the Legion of Light to assist us in every way possible. Because we need some help, y'all. We need some help. We need your help. Why don't you help us? How do you do that? Help yourself. Easy? Didn't say that. Worth it? Oh my God, yes. 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 That's it. Thanks so much. Namaste. Have a great Sunday, y'all. I think I'm going to chill for the rest of mine.